Hello, hello, my friends. Thank you for coming by to see me today. I'm so glad that you did. Um, Today I'm going to be working in my fall journals. I'm having the roughest time getting these signatures together. I'm not sure why. I usually don't. I'm not stressed. I don't even mean that, but I usually don't, mess with them quite this much. I'm usually pretty quick in deciding what I want to put in. But anyway, that's what we're going to work on it today. But before I do that, I want to give some shout outs. And first I'll read a verse from God's Word. That's the best thing to do. Call up on me in the day of trouble, and I will deliver you. Psalms 50:15. Then shalt thou walk in thy way safely. Proverbs 3:23. Alrighty, God's Word is the best word. Okay, so shout outs for today. I've got Tammy, Gwen, Betty, Susan, Candy, Christina, Linda, Audrey, Debbie Kelly, Pamela, Debs, Celia, and Paige. Now, Paige is someone new. I don't recognize her name from before. I don't know if she's a new subscriber or not, but whatever, Paige, thank you for watching and commenting. I appreciate you. And if you are a new subscriber, welcome to my channel. And I send you a great big hug. And to all my other subscribers, I do have a few new subscribers, but unfortunately, I'm not able to see who they are. So if you happen to be watching, if you happen to be watching, please leave me a comment and let me know that you are a new subscriber. I would really appreciate that. Just a second, let me check here and see if I see anybody. Oh, sorry. Well, yes, Paige is a new subscriber. Thank you, Paige. Big hug. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for leaving a comment. And Tex Judy. That's T-E-X like Tex. Judy. Thank you so much, Judy, for subscribing and for joining my channel. I really appreciate it. I hope that I send you a big hug as well, and hope that you enjoy my videos. And I have to check it out and see if either of you ladies have channels, and if so, I will subscribe to those as well. So thank you, thank you. I appreciate you all. I appreciate all my subscribers so very much. And while I'm talking about that, let me just remind you that I know it's not going to be a big giveaway or like anything like that, but I am going to do a giveaway because I was so happy to reach 200 subscribers. That was my first goal, and I made it, and it was really, with the help of all of you guys. I appreciate each one of you so much who have subscribed and supported my channel with your beautiful, beautiful comments and encouragement. So the way it's going to work is this. September is my favorite month of the year. September is the month that fall officially starts. It's also my birthday month. So, and I've always loved September. I think I've said this in my previous videos as well. And it's not just because it's my birthday month. I just love September and the time of the year that it represents and the things that begin happening, with fall. So anyway, on the 13th, which is Saturday the 13th, this video that I'm doing right now will go up on tomorrow. So 1 week from today, as you're seeing this, will be the 13th. And whatever video I make that day, I'm not sure what it will be, but I will let you know a day or two in advance. All you have to do is leave a comment and say happy birthday, because the 13th is my birthday. So that's all you have to do, is just leave happy birthday, and I will send that on to or however it works. I haven't actually gone through the mechanics yet, but I think it's pretty simple. And I will pick 2 winners. So I want everybody to be able to participate if you so choose. And all you that want to participate, please do. and we'll see what happens, but just a reminder about it. Okay, so today what I plan on doing is I plan on covering the inside of these two covers. I picked out papers for both of them to do that. And then my signatures, while I intended for them to be two entirely different set of papers, they really are, oh dear, this, uh-oh, I don't know what happened. They're really coming out pretty much the same. So that's all right. I mean, you know. Oh, here's another one that misprinted. Oh my goodness. Well, I think I've got plenty. I don't know really how I managed to get so many of them this color. Yeah, they're all the same except this one. So this is going to be for the green. I thought it was pretty, and it had, you know, it just kind of looked a little fallish to me. I don't know. I interpreted it that way. So that's going to go in here. Now here are some of my papers. I can just go through these real quick, and I will tell you they're different. They're different than each other, but the decorative papers are kind of the same because I liked them so well. I had some in my stash from previous years that I didn't use, so I went to those first, of course. And when I actually started printing them out, they were just too orange for me, and they really didn't have a lot of the other fall colors in them except, you know, various shades of orange. And don't get me wrong, I like orange, but that's not what I was wanting. So I have some book pages here from an old Reader's Digest. These pages all come from some French, well, one is a workbook, and the others are like, they look like French dictionaries and French vocabulary pages. I don't know any French, although this one gives it in English the meaning. Oh, well, I didn't really look at that. So these are some pages. This is just a replica of a old invoice or receipt. This is a digital piece of ledger paper. I've got a dictionary page, some vintage music. This is a digital, and I cannot tell you who it's from. So these are the papers I'm going to use, and I usually do mix and match my my signatures as far as the papers go. I don't stick to just one. So this is one. I really do like this page with the pumpkins, and then the back is printed on some sort of a ledger receipt or invoice or something. Same with this. So that's from one digital kit. This is from another one. I did like this image of the little girl picking apples, and of this little rabbit in the forest. I thought this was rather pretty as well. Now this is going to be a big signature, but it's not the first big signature I've made. I probably should make it into 2 signatures, but I don't think I'm going to. And I like this one of the apple tree, and you know, I thought this was rather pretty. Now this is from another kit, and if you're interested in these papers, I can tell you where I got each one of them from. But this was just kind of a kit that had different poems about fall and autumn in them, and they're really rather pretty. I'm not quite as crazy about the colors of them, but I really like the poems, and so I thought that they would be nice to add in. So this one is called Autumn. It's by John Keats. This one is Fall Leaves Fall by Emily Bronte. The Autumn by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. And my favorite poet Robert Frost, A Late Walk. And the other one, I think there were, let me see, 7 or 8 poems altogether, so I divided them between the 2 signatures. And I rather like this image, this old Victorian house, and that's kind of cornucopia in a way, but it's not really a cornucopia, just all the harvest. I thought this image was very pretty. And this picture is called Autumn Walk. And actually, I think that was the name of this kit, Autumn Walk. I love this page. And this is in both journals of the little girl. It looks like a great big garden. And look at all these beautiful flowers. So pretty. I love this right here. I think that's very pretty, and I like this one too. These all came from that same kit, and I'm pretty sure it was called Autumn Walk. This is another page from that kit. Well, I guess that's it. So I haven't counted these. I think there's about 14 pages, but I still need to add some decorative pages, and I'm debating. I think I might just use some fall colored cardstock. I have this paper pad here, and I seem to have lost the cover that was on it. I have no idea where I got it or what the name of the pad is, but I really, really like it. So I'm hoping that I can figure out where I got it. But the lid, you know, how these paper pads come with those stickers on them, the cover to this must have stuck to something else, and yeah, I just don't know. I don't know if this was a fall solid color paper pack. I don't know. I wish I knew. But I'm going to pick some pages out of here, and I'll use these pages. There's some pretty green in here. I'll use this. I'll use the orange, maybe the yellow, and probably this tannish color, or I'm not sure. It's not off-white, but kind of a tannish color, and maybe the brown to use as pages to decorate, to put pockets and so forth on. And then I'm just going to print out some more of the pages that I've used to make tags and things, and then disperse them as also decorative pages. So yeah, I've got a little bit of work to do on my signatures yet. Hopefully I can get those done today and or tomorrow. I can't believe the week is over already. It just goes so fast. All right, so let's get busy on, let me get busy. Let me set this aside. So I'm gonna put the, cover the inside. I'm gonna put the clip on this one. I'm getting to where when I make a journal, because I do want to list these in my Etsy shop, that I'm leaving room, not only plenty of room for writing, but also room for, if somebody does choose to purchase it, they have plenty of room to decorate themselves. So I'm trying not to overstuff them with pockets and things that, you know, they might not like or they may like. But the other thing I'm doing is trying to, that I will do, is put together some packets of ephemera and to send with the journals. So, all right, so I think this will look nice with this. It's kind of subdued, but yet it blends well with this. So I was going to use some that I already had, like I've used to make some of the ephemera, but nothing just looked right to me for that. So I'm going to use this. I need to cut 2 pieces 6 by 9 and 1 piece 9. I usually make it about 5 or so, maybe 6. What did I say? I said 9, yeah, 9 by 6. This one's not going to be 9 by 6. This is going to be about 9. Well, I'll see. Let me cut the 2 big ones first. And no matter how hard I try, I never can seem to get them exactly the same size. So, all right, so I need to go, I need to cut these white. I don't know why some programs print, because my printer is a borderless printer, and since I've been using my computer to print most things off instead of my iPad, I do seem to have better luck with my printing, and I have more choices as well printing from my computer, which I didn't really realize. I thought it was all the same, you know, whether you print from your phone or your iPad or whatever. I was doing, and I still do print a lot from my iPad, but the computer definitely gives me more options. But why it won't fill the whole paper, I just don't understand. Okay, so I need 6 by 9. So I'm going to go, yeah, 9 inches. Nine by 6. Okay, so here's one piece. I can use these little cutoffs to make maybe a couple of tags or pockets. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about the pockets on the inside. If I have some lace in my stash, I might do lace pockets. Let's see. I watched 2 videos this morning. Well, actually, one of the ones I watched yesterday was oh my gosh, my mind just drew a complete blank. Was Deb's from Creative Book Shack, and she made the most beautiful cover for a journal that she's making. Oh, it was so pretty, and it was all crinkly. She did it with some decoupage. I have never really decoupaged. I messed around with it back when I was a younger person, when Hobby Lobby and all that. I'm really dating myself. When Hobby Lobby was popular. Remember her? What was her name? Hobby Holly. Maybe it was Hobby, not Hobby Lobby. Hobby Holly was popular. I think that was her name. But anyway, that's the only time I've ever really done any decoupage, and it's not something I stuck with. And so I haven't tried it since I've been junk journaling, but that turned out so beautifully. And then I watched another video she did with napkins, and I've seen other ladies decoupage napkins too, and they always turn out so nice. And then I watched Candy from Candy's Crafty Creations, also decoupage, and it just creates such wonderful texture. So I've decided I've got to give that a try. The problem is getting some napkins. I never can find them. I mean, I know we have them, but they're so expensive. I just hate spending them on napkins, decorative napkins. Yeah. I wonder if one of these miscuts would be wide enough. I don't know. I don't think so. How wide is this? Excuse my reach again, I'm sorry. Okay. And I guess this is about 2 3/4 inches. I like to go a little bit wider than that so that I know that I've got good coverage, so I'm just gonna do it the way I always do it. So I hope y'all are doing well. I'm doing good today. I don't have anything to be complaining about, only to be thankful. Straight. The only thing I don't like about this trimmer is this blade is always falling out. Sometimes it just goes and I can't even find it. Other than that, I really do love this trimmer. And the other thing I wish this trimmer had, because it's such a nice trimmer, is a scoring tool on it. But it does have this. I have used it to score before, but it has this wire that helps you line things up, which I love. That's the thing I love about this printer. So, you know, you can't have everything. All right, so I need this to be 9 inches. 9 inches tall by, how wide do I want it? I think I need this 1.5 inch. It looks wider than that to me, but it's not. It's 1.5 inch. So I like to have 2 inches on each side. So 3.5. Oh my God! I'm very good at math, but when I think about it like this, it's like I never did a math problem in my whole life. Let me clean up this mess because it's just too much mess here. So I need 5.5 is what I want. So I need 5.5 inches. Oops. Oh, this will make wonderful pieces to use for ephemera. 5.5 inches times 9. Okay. So I can put this away. Sorry, I knocked the camera. Okay, so this piece I'll glue down first, and then one of each of these. And I probably will put corners on these because I see that sticking out a little bit on a couple of the corners. Corners turned out pretty good. When I did the paper covering, they turned out almost perfect. And then one here, like this. And then our book will be covered on the inside and be ready to receive the signatures. Okay, so I want to glue this down. Now I'm gonna just use my PVA glue. I have in the past just kind of used exclusively the Fabri-Tac, but I really, whoa, that just really came running out of there. I really don't think I need to do that. I do want to cover this good though. try to center this somewhat if I can. I'm going to just pull this down a little bit so I can see what I'm doing up here. And this doesn't seem to be cut straight. Oh my goodness. Oh, I need to get a napkin. See, this was not cut straight at all. Oh well. Okay, so I'm going to try my best to line this piece, these pieces up. Look at this, it's just not cut straight. Oh. Well, that's my fault. Well, all right, I'll just do the best I can. Yeah, I just am always amazed how quickly it is, how quickly Friday gets here. I just, I don't know why that is. Oh yes, this is going to need, oh look at how far off this is. Oh no. Well, I don't think it's going to affect the way the journal comes out if this is a little bit off. Okay. Oh man, not happy with this. So I'm trying to think how I'm going to work on this again. probably Monday. No, Monday I'm going to do a masterboard. I'm going to try a new technique that I haven't done before for masterboards. Something I just recently learned. Believe me, it's nothing difficult. So I'm going to do that for Monday. Maybe on Tuesday I'll work on this again. Because I probably won't start. I have my new little golden book picked out. I know what I'm going to work on. But I may wait until these journals are finished and after the first of the year before I actually start, because I have the Christmas, I have the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer one that I need to do. And I also, at least want to make one or two other Christmas journals. So I'll probably, I would like to do a series of little golden books, like I've said before, so I'll probably, like I said, I'll probably start those after the first of the year. I probably should wait till this is dry before I fold it, but I think it's placed right. Yeah. I want this to dry good. I think I'm going to put some little clips on the spine. So this glues down nice and tight. And if there's areas where I didn't get close enough to the edge, I can always put a little bit of glue down in there. It'll be okay. Okay, so I'm going to lay this over here to dry. Alrighty, so now for the orange journal. I keep getting my journals, my signatures mixed up. Which one's supposed to go with which? Oh, Maggie, you're with it today. Oh, okay, I think this is the orange one. I should put a little note posted on here so at least know. Okay. So orange, and then I know the other one's green. All right, so let's do the orange one. Oh, Maggie, I'm getting piles all around me again. I don't like that. All right, so the paper I've chosen for the orange one is this one because it has some orange in it, but it also has the green and the kind of russet colored. So I think that this will look nice. At first, I had this one picked out, but, and as pretty as it is, I love this paper. I just thought it was just a little bit too much. So, We'll find other uses for this paper, but for this purpose, we're going to use these right here. I think they'll be pretty. See, this isn't our bright, bright orange. I'm not sure what color you would call it, but all right, let's see if I can cut this one a little straighter. I mean, I tried to cut it straight the other one, but. So what's new with me? Nothing really. I live a pretty boring life as far as that goes. I was watching my granddaughter play this morning and she just brings me so much joy. Oh, she's going to be 9 months old in a couple of weeks. And she's just growing like a little weed and she's so mobile. I mean, she's just wiggling and all over the place. And she, I think I'll cut these. And she, of course, is crawling. And she's trying to stand up. But you know, it's not necessary that they walk it so early. Neither one of my girls walked until they were pretty close to a year, if not a year. I think my oldest one, when she, almost the day when she turned 1 year old, she started walking. And I can't remember what age my youngest one was at. I think she might have been a little bit earlier than that. But she was standing up and cruising around the furniture when she was 8 or 9 months old. But to actually walk, I think she was probably about 11 months. I mean, they just can do these things all of a sudden. You think they're never going to do it, like crawling, you know, and then, or sitting up, and then just all of a sudden they're doing it without any help from anybody. These little babies just amaze me. When I worked in the NICU, which I loved working in the NICU, I truly loved it. I found the babies to be the most exciting part of my job because they were so strong and so resilient, and they were just miracles in themselves. But, you know, people would say, oh, you guys just work miracles, you know, but no, it's not that. It's the baby is the miracle. And, you know, some babies have a stronger drive to live and to thrive than other babies for some reason. And it's interesting to watch that, how that phenomenon works. And yeah, I loved my job. I love my work. But now I just watch my little granddaughter just growing like a little weed, and so sweet. She's got quite a little personality, that is for sure. But it's all good, every bit of it. All right, so I want this to be about 5.5 inches. I'm trying so hard to line this up so I get it all the same. Wait a minute, what did I do? Oh. I need to go. I was thinking about something else and forgot what I was doing here. Well, I didn't forget what I was doing, but oh, never mind. I'm just talking nonsense. That's fine. Oh, there's a problem here, Houston. This is directional. So this is going to end up going like this. Because I need this to be 9 inches. Oh, Maggie, see, I was picking these papers out last night and I was so tired. Oh no, maybe I'm all right. I was very tired, and but I wanted to get these papers picked out. Okay, so 9 by 6. Oh, we're good. I don't know what went through my head. But anyway, I am going to try that decoupaging, and I love the texture that it produced, and it was so pretty. I need to trim just a little bit off of this up here, just a smidgen. Okay, now I'm done with the cutter. Alrighty, now we're in business, everyone. So I'm going to try to get this centered. It doesn't need to be 100% correct. I'm very excited to be able to do this giveaway. I really am. I'm happy that I'm able to do it, and I just feel so good about it. Let's get them all going in the same direction, Maggie. Let's get that right. So I need to look and see where I'm at. And I have all of these nice cutoffs. So my Sunday's video is going to be the hashtag paper bag junk journal, hashtag paper bag junk journal prompt challenge. I think that's the way it goes. It's a long one. It is a long one. But I've been working on that little journal throughout the week a little bit. You're supposed to do 7 prompts. 7 of the prompts on the list. And then you just post, kind of do a flip through of what you've done on Sunday. So it's pretty easy. Pretty easy hashtag. The prompts are not difficult for the most part. There's a couple that I don't know quite what to do. But I'm going to try to do all of them if I can. And complete this little journal. But it's really not a hard challenge. And you can jump right in and do it. It's an open collaboration. It's not restricted. And I know one of the collaborators is Gwen from Gwen the Trash Witch. Trash Witch. She's a very, very nice gal. She hosts the Flip Through Friday, and she's doing a fantastic job. Thank you, Gwen, for doing that. And she's just a very sweet person, or certainly seems like she is. You know, we never know for sure. But no, she seems like a genuinely very nice and sweet person. And I appreciate the encouragement and support that Gwen has given to me since I've met her through YouTube. Not perfectly straight, but oh well. Okay. And who else is it? Let me get my little other book out and I can tell you, because it really is a fun collab. And like I said, I have never made a paper bag journal before, so it was fun to play with that and do that. Paper Bag Junk Journal Prompt Challenge 2025. And the hosts are BB's Closet and Paper Confessions with Karamia. I think that's such a pretty name. I can't even pronounce it correctly. BB's Closet, like in B as in boy, B as in boy, closet. I'll list them below. And Paper Confessions with Karamia. And you just post weekly. And there is a list of prompts to use in your journal. So like I said, it's pretty easy. And it's kind of something different. And you just post your video on Sunday and that's it. It's not a weekly it's not a daily challenge or... I do not drive glue straight. I do not cut straight. I'm a mess. I've seen some people, some of you guys just can lay down glue in the straightest little even line. And you can do the same thing with your scissors, but I'm not among the talented group. So I know that looks a bit rough there because these papers don't match up, but I usually put some lace down the side of the spine anyway, so I don't think it's going to be that noticeable. And both of these journals I'm going to put the little middle corners on because as you can see this one's really sticking out and it wasn't cut even, so I'll put a corner, one of those little corner thingies on it, and that should work. That should make it not look quite so. Again, I'm going to put some little clips here. Hold this in place. And I will try to get my signatures in order so that I can come back Maybe I'll make another video over the weekend, I don't know, besides the ones I've got planned. We'll see. And get these signatures sewn in so we can start decorating them. And I don't think I'm going to decorate them simultaneously. I'm just going to work on one at a time. And if I feel that I get one done and that's enough, then I may just pack up all the pieces for the other one and put them in a nice Ziploc bag and wait and do it next year. So there's no pressure. You know, we don't have to put any pressure on ourselves. We may think we want to do one thing, but it doesn't always turn out that way. So I think this is pretty. I think this looks really nice on here. As I do the green, I think the green looks really nice with the green fabric. So, all right, everyone. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And I love each one of you so very much, and I appreciate you. You have value to me. I mean, you have value that has nothing to do with money or possessions or anything. It's just the value of your support and your friendship, and my friendship that I can offer you. So for me, that's what it's all about. And I do pray for each one of you daily. I don't know who you are or where you are necessarily, but that's not my concern. It's just that I care, so that's what I do. So anyway, I'm going to get off of here. Please give me a thumbs up, and leave a comment if you have time. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye.